and welcome to Grand Tour Nation, your go-to source of information on cars and the Grand Tour. I'm your host Alex. Make sure you find me on Twitter at AlexDoesCars. And before we get into today's story, if you enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe and click that notification bell below, and as always, find out more on grandtournation.com. It seems as though Richard Hammond has a habit of getting into trouble when it comes to shark-infested waters. Actually, he has a habit of getting into trouble full stop. His career has been littered with crashes and accidents, with the most notable being the 2006 Vampire Dragster crash that caused him serious head injuries. Since then, he's been in other bumps and scrapes, but his bad luck struck again during the second season of the Grand Tour, where he drove a Rimac Concept 1 off the side of a Swiss hill climb. This resulted in a fractured knee, which he now calls his Swiss Army knee after surgery. Now, he admits that danger has followed him to the island he and Tori Bellicci were using for their latest show, The Great Escapists. Admitting that he may have just used up the third strike his wife Mindy gave him since the Rimac crash, he said the following in a recent interview where he was asked about it. He said, yeah, well, sort of, but Mindy knows I'm an idiot. I don't look for trouble. That raft was about to explode, and I jumped into the water in good faith. Then I saw the silhouette of a shark and panicked. Luckily, it turned out to be a whale shark. They are massive, but they only eat plankton. Okay. He carried on to explain how he and Mindy had been through a lot, explaining that his injuries had put strain on the family of four. For example, the dragster crash head injuries left him with an alarmingly short temper. He said to the Times, "Yeah, I had to tell her to get out. Control of temper was an issue for a few months, and we went through a lot." Hammond, weirdly, has a history of baiting sharks, with him only recently jumping into shark-infested waters during the filming of the Grand Tour Madagascar special, A Massive Hunt, which happened after misunderstanding a Frenchman. Jeremy Clarkson wrote about this in a recent column. He said, "We began on the beach, having lunch, and afterwards decided to go snorkeling. Richard went to the hotel beach hut and returned half an hour later with 3 masks and a contented look on his face, saying, 'My French is really coming along. I just had a proper conversation with the man in the hut.' That night, we discovered a British tourist had been eaten by a shark off the very same beach the day before." Clarkson continues, "Hammond, I inquired, this French you spoke, did he say, 'Don't be careful, a man was eaten here yesterday'? And you replied, 'The pen of my aunt.'" I don't get it either, but it was very funny in context. So, a bit of danger for Hammond. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Should Hammond slow down a bit? And if he wasn't to do these action-based shows like the Grand Tour and The Great Escapists, what else do you want to see him doing? Thanks for watching this video. Leave a like for more like this. Subscribe, follow me at AlexDoesCars, and head over to grandtournation.com for more content just like this. See you there, folks. Don't know what that face was at the end, but I liked it.